Hi everyone, good afternoon. So we'll be learning how to paint today, and we painted an owl. We made an owl in the class. So we are on page number 63, and we'll be drawing this owl today. And we need MS Paint for that. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the shapes group, and we're going to select the oval shape, and we're going to make the head of the owl. Yeah, make sure that size is okay. Let's go with the third size, and fill, no fill. Make sure that it does not get filled with any color. Yeah, and now what we do is, after you've made this is going to be the head of the owl. Okay, all right, so after that we go to the brushes tool, we select the first brush, and then we select size. Okay, so the third size, and then we're going to make a shape like this on both sides of the head. Yeah, so the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to go to the eraser tool, and we're going to select the eraser, and we're going to erase this line right here, which is inside the head. Yeah, so let's erase this, and let's erase it on the right side as well. Okay, so if there's a small lines, that's perfectly fine. Okay, but make sure that there's no gap, because if we fill this shape with color, then it's going to spill all over the place. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the eyes. So we're going to go back to the oval shape, and we're going to make 1 and 2. Yeah, 2 eyes, and then we make 2 small eyeballs. So make another circle inside the big circle. All right, perfect. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the beak. So let's select the brush, the first one, and then we're going to make a triangle, but then a triangle that's upside down. All right, okay, something like this. Not a perfect triangle, but then it should look like a beak. All right, so now we're done with the head. So we're going to make the body now. So let's get back to MS Paint, and we're going to select the brushes tool, select the first brush, and from here we make a line, curved line like this, and from here on the right side we make another curved line. Okay, so we're not going to join it, but we're going to make a small like this. Okay, and then the next step is to make another shape like this, and then one more shape like this. So it's mostly a curve. All right, so a lot of curves, and please make sure that there are no gaps. Okay, because I see that there is a small gap right here, so I'm going to close this gap. All right, cool. And then now we make the claw, 1 and 2. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a small branch which is supposed to touch the claw of the owl. Okay, so make sure that there's no gap. See, if you look here very closely, there's a small gap, right? So I'm going to close the gap, this one and even this one, and then we're going to make a branch. All right, and then we're going to make few leaves, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, and one right here, 1 and 2. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fill all the shapes with the color. So we'll start with the branch. This tool right here is called fill with color, which I like to call it the bucket icon. So we'll select this tool and select the branch color, which is brown, and then we have the branch. Okay, so let's color the leaves now. I'm going to go with dark green. 2, 1. Okay, let's try one light green as well. 1 and 2. Okay, perfect. All right, so now let's color the eyeballs. We're going to have black, yeah, and then let's color the body. Yellow, and this one is going to be a little bit lighter shade. Okay, let's try orange and orange. Okay, so this is our owl. I'm going to color the claw as well. Okay, and then we're going to color the beak. I'm going to make it brown, and we're going to color the sky. So we have the sky. Okay, let's try light blue. Okay, I think this is better. Alright, so we have the sky, we have the owl, we have the branch. Now let's make the clouds. So we go to the brushes tool, select the brush, the first one, color one white, and we make the outline of a cloud. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I think 3 clouds are enough, and we go back to the bucket tool or fill with color tool, and color 1 is going to stay white, and we fill the clouds with white. Perfect. Yeah. So now what I want you all to do is I want you to press Ctrl and S, and I want you to save your drawing and give it a name. So I'm going to name it Potter, Potter, T-T-E-R, because if you remember, Harry Potter had an owl, right? So I'm going to name it Potter and save. And one thing I want you all to remember is, if you look here, this is untitled. That means it does not have any name. But once you name it Potter and you save it, the name changes to Potter. Alright, so this is called the title bar or the name of your drawing. Perfect. So I want you all to draw this and then send me a picture, okay? Alright, so for your homework this week, I want you all to complete this drawing from page number 64. So until then, I'll see you all. Goodbye.